After years of physicians and others expressing increasing concerns regarding the state of the NHS and health and care delivery in the United Kingdom, it does seem as though we are reaching a pivotal moment. There's simply not enough resources or physicians to provide the medical care required by the population. Trainees are leaving or contemplating industrial action, and many of our senior colleagues are retiring early. International fellows will be aware of analogous challenges in their own countries. My name is John Alcolado and I'm standing for President. Thank you very much for reading my written election statement where I outline my vision, priorities and reasons for standing at this time. In this short video I thought I would let you know something about me as a person. My parents were refugees from the Spanish Civil War and I grew up in London going to the local comprehensive school where there was little expectation of pupils doing A-levels, let alone going to university or medical school. And this has given me a career-long interest in widening participation. I qualified from Southampton Medical School in the late 1980s. The reason I went into medicine was because I wanted to help people when they were at their most vulnerable and at their greatest need. This is why I've continued to work in acute general medicine throughout my career and still do, at weekends and out of hours, in general hospital settings and busy acute medical units. If elected, I'll bring this experience, focus and interest to the forefront. I live and breathe the experience of people lying on trolleys in overcrowded units, feeling overawed, frightened, lonely and sometimes not listened to. And sadly, the same adjectives can be used to describe some of the physicians trying to look after them as well. Now, I certainly know about research and super specialisation. After all, I worked on mitochondrial diabetes and trained in a range of tertiary referral centres. But now is the time for the college to be a strong voice at the sharp end of medicine. In the last 15 years, I've held a number of leadership positions in medical education, culminating in being executive dean at a university seeking to open up a new medical school. Now, although there's no doubt we need more doctors, my experience has taught me that retention is just as, if not more important. It sounds as though the next few years will see a push from political parties to increase medical student numbers significantly. However, the college will need to say clearly and loudly that this must not be at the expense of educational standards. We cannot see universities setting up medical schools with inadequate resources or clinical placements. We must also ensure that training numbers are expanded in line with medical student numbers. My experience working in a range of medical schools will be invaluable in shaping the college's position on workforce issues. Unlike other colleges, our members can't vote, it's only fellows, and that may be something that we'll want to revisit over the coming years. But notwithstanding this, I think that it's really important that we focus on the requirements of our younger colleagues, providing them with unequivocal support. So I would encourage you to continue to speak with them, to listen to their concerns regarding the cost of examinations, the inflexibility of their training programs, and the tick box type portfolios that are now being asked to complete. I would really encourage you in the strongest possible terms to vote in this election and to speak to other colleagues that are fellows and encourage them to vote as well. Of the 20,000 or so fellows that were eligible to vote last time, only just over 5,000 voted. And in these tumultuous times, we shouldn't have a president elected on the basis of only a few thousand votes. That doesn't give a strong mandate. We should be the most influential medical royal college and be led confidently. If elected as president, you'll get someone who's an active clinician at the acute medicine coalface who has a deep insight in medical education and training standards and the needs of our younger colleagues. I will come in with fresh ideas and the energy and the enthusiasm to revitalise the college. This is a watershed moment and it is a time for change, for strong, visible leadership, for a clear mandate and a loud professional voice.